What's up YouTube, it's JP Dunphy, your BMW Genius here at BMW Fort Washington. In today's video, I'm going to be showing you exactly how to make the most out of your 7 Series and soon to be in the iX as well as the X7 driver assistance, professional with highway assist. That's the hands-free driving. So with that, I'm also going to try my new little get up here and see how this works. So at the end of this video, please let me know how that works out. Is that more useful? Is it less useful? How's the view? And yeah, with that, let's dive on in. Alrighty, so here we are. See, we got hands-free. Everything's off slightly to the side because the camera's over here, which is slightly off my center. My center's about right here, so I apologize. I might be able to do something like this, but it's probably not going to work too well. I have no idea because I'm going cross-eyed trying to look at this thing on my forehead. I can't tell exactly what you can see or not see, but let's go ahead and pop this thing in gear. And so those of you who are watching this for the first time and have never seen this channel before, what I'm doing right now is I'm actually going to be driving out on the highway and showing what this driver assistance professional with highway assistant looks like. So the main thing about it is you have, this might be blocked by this little guy right here, but you have down here through the middle, you have a little kind of bump out. That's little sensors that can watch your eyes. So as long as those can see your eyes, you will have access to this. Down here I have, of course, my drive mode. I'm going to be turning this on right here and switching my mode from right there. So come on, red light. We're going to be hopping on the highway here in just a second. I'm going to drive down and then drive back. I'm going to show you guys not only how to get the highway setup going, but also how to maximize your use of the lane change assist and everything else when you have this package. So here we go. So again, right down here, I'm going to be pressing the on button. So we got that. And what's telling me right now, I don't know if you can see it on the display at all, but driver's assisted driving is currently active. So when I take my foot off the pedal, now it takes over 2 of those things. Again, I don't know if you can actually see where this thing's at, but directly in front of me, you have a green everything, and I see in my head-up display, I don't know if you can see it, but now that we're on one that has ready, it says Assist Plus Ready, meaning that this is now ready for me to press the mode button down here once, twice to now get Assisted Plus going. Once Assisted Plus is active, now I can take my hands off entirely. This little guy right here will basically tell me I can drive hands-free as long as these guys are green and I am facing forward enough for that little sensor right there to see me. So at this point, I'm going to go hands-free. I'm going to increase my speed a little bit here to 65. And this is basically what Highway Assist Plus is, or they just simply say Assist Plus. Now, if you are trying to do a lane change while in this mode, you do still have to actually tell it to do the lane change. You do so by just a light touch over here. So if I just very lightly put it down, it'll activate. If I do the hard one like I just did, then it basically deactivates the assistant. You have to touch the steering wheel again, and Assist Plus is active again. But if you do a light touch, boom, then you'll actually see it's telling me right there, it's going over, and it did the lane change for me. So that's the helpful one. Let me dive over here since we don't want to go any further down the highway. It just gave me a little thing up there saying Driver Assist Plus is deactivated just because I took over. And we're going to hop off, turn around, and come back up. I'll go a little further out the highway so you can see this again in action as we go. So basic line of that, again, I have no idea how this is actually working out in terms of how you guys can see it. I also got a little chest mounted one that might be slightly better for this situation. But again, this is just sort of experimenting and seeing what works better for you guys, the viewers, to see what, makes the most for your personal view. I'm assuming you can't see the head-up display up here just because of how glary it is to get up there. But here we go. Let's go around over here one more time. Green light to make the turn back on the highway. Accelerate to highway speeds. By the way, that little boom kind of sound that you're hearing, that's basically, I have it in this car, so that way anytime you have any kind of a speed limit change, it'll give you a little tiny bing kind of to let you know that this has changed your speed that you're on. All right, so with that, let's do it once more. Alrighty, activate by pressing that button, foot off the accelerator. Now we have the distance control and the lane change here. So if you can see this little guy down here, it is telling me everything is good. And it's going a little bit faster. Let's bump up the speed just a smidge here. So again, going down the highway. Now, right now, because I don't have assist active, it does tell me every so often. You notice that these lights are not on, so that way you know that it's currently just the assist. But again, light touch, it does the lane change for me and gets that going, and it's telling me now to put my hands on. Now, if I press this again, let's go over to the assist plus. Everything is now green. Once those guys are green, that means now I can actually hands-free, take my hands off, facing forward. Here's a nice little turn up here so you can actually see it kind of in action. Ooh. And let's try doing a lane change while in turn. Ooh, nice job. That's actually extremely helpful. Alrighty, so we got that. Here's the main one going off. Let's take this guy to the left. Again, lane change over. Now I'm curious to see, so this is the first time I'm trying this on here, but about to get off the highway where the dealership itself is. So I'm gonna see whether it can take the actual exit ramp or if it's going to tell me that it has to deactivate because we're no longer on the highway. So it's still active right now. Again, I don't know if you can see, but I am getting the green lights for assist plus, green light for everything. Let's get this little guy going over here. Oh, and now it deactivated, telling me that it can't do this. Driver assistance plus is deactivated for the ramp. So yes, anyone who's curious, Assisted Plus does not work off the highway. Second you start to go towards the exit, it basically deactivates, and you are responsible for taking over at that point. So that's today's video. If you found that helpful, you know, fantastic. I'm gonna try it one more time as well, and instead switch it from up here down to a chest mounted piece instead, to see if that helps at all with your visibility of the instrument cluster and whatnot. I will take this guy off and do that change, and then I'll look at the videos accordingly and see what works best. So, take two. Again, trying new things, we want to make sure that we stay engaging for you guys, the viewers, as well as everyone else. So, let me know how I did. With that, thanks so much for watching. If you found this helpful, if you're new to the brand, anything like that, please like, comment, share, and subscribe. All the usual things that we request. And have a great rest of your day.